Hey there, Leo. Happy birthday. Welcome to Leo season. This is your birthday wishes reading. So I was getting ready to do the August 2020 reading, and I was going to start off with Leo's, because it is your birthday season. And I usually do like an added birthday reading within your monthly reading when we enter that season. But something told me, Spirit said, no, you got to do a separate one. And you're going to do a pick a card, and they're going to make their birthday wish and see what kind of message clarifies their birthday wish. So Leo, here it is, the very first pick a card reading that I'm doing on my YouTube channel, because I've done them on my Instagram, but I have never done them on my YouTube channel. So this is how it's going to work. If you've never done a pick a card reading, I do them a little bit differently. I will insert a picture after this intro. By the way, if I haven't said it yet, happy birthday, and I wish you guys all the best for the year ahead. This is going to be for Leo season 2020 through Leo season 2021. I want you to take a moment, and I will insert the picture in just a minute. I will insert the picture close up, and you get to pick which pile. I want you to take a moment to close your eyes, take some time to really think about what it is that you want, that you've been having like maybe a burning question of, needing some clarity on, wanting a little bit of advice. If you can ask your spirit guides anything, if you can ask the universe anything, for what the future may hold in the year ahead. Maybe you need some clarity on a specific situation, person, place, thing, whatever it may be. Okay? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, take 3 deep breaths, and really think about what that question would be. And so when you are ready to pick a pile, I want you to open your eyes, and usually the first pile that catches your attention is the one for you. Doesn't have to be one, it can be all, it can be more than one, whatever it is that calls to you. And we're going to go pile 1 with a clear quartz angel, pile 2 with a unakite angel, pile 3 with an aventurine angel, and pile 4 with a blue sodalite angel. Okay, so take a minute and see what it is that you may need clarity on for the next year, for your birthday, for whatever it may be for you. Okay, doesn't need to be a specific thing. If it's love, general, career, whatever it is, anything you can ask your guides or the universe. So I'll insert the photo here of a close-up, and then I'll see you back for the pile that you choose. The timestamps will be down below in the description box as well as in the comments. All right, and if you're new to me, welcome. I hope this resonates. Let me know down below if you like the way this is done. I will be doing it for the other signs as well. So press pause, take 3 deep breaths, close your eyes, center yourself, and when you unpause, you will see a close-up, and you can choose which deck. Welcome back, Leo. So if you chose deck number 1 with the clear quartz angel, your message, if you believe, there's nothing to worry about. See only love. You are safe. Healthy lifestyle. And a dragonfly message. So this means something to someone here. If you've been waiting for a sign of a dragonfly, if you happen to notice dragonflies around you as your spirit guides, or from here on out, you will soon start noticing dragonflies nearby. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. And with this message is what I'll start out with, your affirmation card. Many times we have our spirit guides that surround us, that through everyday hustle and bustle, we may not notice that they are guiding us, but they're there every single day. Whether it's a dragonfly, butterflies, hummingbirds, feathers, change, coins, whatever it may be, you may be receiving signs from your spirit guides. And let me tell you, I need to take a deep breath. I feel that with this card, with the card of if you believe, it's coming across in a way of, listen, you've been stuck in pessimism. You've been wanting something to manifest, something to work out for you, and yet it hasn't happened yet. You've been in stagnation for quite some time where you feel like things aren't moving, things have not been developing at the pace that you've wanted to. At the same time, especially if it has to do with your emotional well-being, a family or love connection, I feel that there's a few situations here because someone here may be wanting their relationship to advance and it's not happening. Page of Wands is here. So if you believe that this relationship, partnership, or situation you are asking about isn't going to manifest towards the direction that you'd like, or isn't going to amount to anything, the Lovers, well then that's exactly what you're manifesting. Lack results, lack point of view. You are blocking your own blessings. I also feel that some of you may be afraid of things working out the way you are hoping and envisioning for yourself. The Chariot. Five of Swords. Two more, please. The Tower card. So, and here it is, your happily ever after. That pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The Sun card is the very last card that gets pulled here. Let's hope that you can see that here. So, if you've been wondering about a specific relationship, whether it's going anywhere or not, you have Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Chariot card, Five of Swords, the Tower, but it ends and follows. That Tower moment is followed up with the Sun card. The Great Awakening, the great big shakeup, like your happiness is there and you're not seeing it, that something or someone has to step in and like shake you, you know, out of this lack mentality, out of this pessimism. If you believe something isn't going to work out, then it's not going to work out. If you believe that someone is going to cheat on you, if you believe that you'll never amount to anything, if you believe you'll never get ahead in life, if you believe you can never make enough money to buy a home or have a family or live your happily ever after dream, especially those of you that are wanting to buy a car and you're just like, I don't think I can, you're self-sabotaging. Because I feel that for some of you, you are worried about things not working out to the point that things aren't working out, because that is where your energy, your manifestation energy is being focused on. If you're afraid of a relationship not moving forward, trust me, it will. The minute you release it to the universe, you see only love. Know that you are safe within a connection, within a partnership. I'm hearing like a business partnership. You know, a healthy lifestyle isn't just about eating right, taking better care of yourself, exercising. It also has to do about how you feed yourself with the words and intentions that you say to yourself. And I'm feeling my throat closing up because a lot of you have not expressed yourselves or your concerns the way you should be. Give me a moment. So, I also heard you're getting choked up hearing this. Does not matter how many ups and downs you've gone through, how many times things have not manifested the way you've wanted them to or in your favor. I'm hearing every time you try to create something, to be in a relationship, to promote, to create something worthwhile for yourself, to elevate yourself, it falls apart. And a little bit of that disappointment and bitterness is attached to the next attempt at manifesting your, best life afterward. There really is nothing for you to worry about. And the fact that you have these two cards in this pile, there's nothing to worry about and you are safe. That is Archangel Michael coming to you, letting you know that he is protecting you from lower vibrational energies, that you can manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Some of you are stressed out to the max. You're not taking care of yourself, or you've been having health issues. Others of you are ignoring a health issue or a healthy situation. If you are working in a toxic work environment, that's also part of your healthy lifestyle. If you are living with toxic people, negative people, guess what? That's draining emotionally and physically. A healthy lifestyle isn't just about proper diet, enough sleeping, rest, exercise, but you have to make sure that you water yourself, that you fill your own cup. You do have an offer here of partnership, of love, of elevating your relationship to the next level. But I'm telling you right now, if you are in a current relationship, you're not making it easy for your partner to want to take it to the next level if your pessimism and your negativity is on the forefront. And if that hurt your feelings, sorry, not sorry. Sometimes we need to hear it. Take a step back of everything. Reflect. Write down what it is that you wish you can shift into a more positive light, and what it is you're going to do to get it there. Remember, if you haven't started noticing yet, Spirit is guiding you. They're guiding you towards your happily ever after. And you may experience, and I just heard it, some of you may be in an accident, so please be careful when you're driving. I'm seeing people fighting, arguing in a car, not paying attention on the road. That is going to cause an accident that you could potentially be in a much worse situation than you are when you walk away from it. And that is your wake-up call. So this can be your wake-up call, or you can go through the actual accident. It's really up to you to really take a moment, take a step back, and know that your happiness, your love, your peace, your joy, your new beginnings, your new ideas, they're ready to be manifested. They're ready to grow. So now, what is it that you believe? Do you believe you're worth it? Do you believe that you have what it takes to take your life to the next level? The law of attraction and manifesting only works if you believe it. If you put all your faith and energy into the outcome that you already see for yourself. But if you're entering something with a lack mentality or with the fear that things won't manifest, if that's what you believe, that's what it will be. So Leo, I'm going to pull a major arcana from the Tarot 3D to see what the overall energy will be for the year ahead. Yeah, that's the Moon card. Look at that. you cannot yet see all the good, all the blessings that are coming for you, that you are capable of manifesting. And so if you believe that this lack mentality, this very, how can I explain it? Very pessimistic point of view, very negative thought, like the minute, because I feel like you expect things to manifest almost overnight or immediately, but you can't expect it to manifest overnight. You're on divine timing, and the universe isn't going to be complacent to how you want things done for yourself. So if you believe things are going to work out for your highest good, no matter how they work out through the unseen, then you have to trust your guides, God, Spirit, the universe, your higher self that's been guiding you, that is going to continue to guide you the year ahead. Thank you so much if you're leaving me here. I absolutely appreciate you guys checking this out. If you're checking out another pile, click the timestamp below. A very, very happy birthday to all my Leo friends. Take care. Bye. Okay, Leo, so if you picked pile number 2, that was with our Unikite angel. You got there's something better. Ground yourself. Play. Angel therapy. Relationship harmony. And look at how beautiful that card is. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay, so let's get down to it, Leo. Listen, the reason why your angels are saying is there's something better is because you may be stuck on a specific person, situation, relationship. I also heard promotion, so a specific job that you're looking forward to having. Let me use this deck. Now, for those of you that are still stuck on a past relationship, or perhaps you're in a going nowhere type relationship that has not advanced or taken on a more serious note, this might be someone that you've been, I guess, a casual relationship, and for some of you it's not casual, but for your partner it may be. When you indulge and spend a lot of time in relationships that are not for your highest good, essentially you're hitting the pause button in your love life, and sometimes that goes into other areas of your life. And when you become so focused on making this one particular relationship be the end all be all, they are the one, I know it, we're doing this, even if I've got to be with them for 10 plus years is what I heard. Wow, you're really committed to that. And there's the 10 with the 10 of swords. I feel as though some of you are like, I'm not throwing away 10 years of my life, because you cannot fathom walking away from a relationship, a partnership. This could also be a job, or for some of you, I also heard maybe you've been studying something in particular, that it was a particular career that you were thinking of was for you, and after all this time of training, schooling, education, certification, and you're like, this isn't what I wanted. When you put too much time, energy, and effort into what is not for your highest good, it creates a lot of stagnant energy. So your angels want you to know that there's something better. It doesn't mean that the path you're on isn't the right one. You may have a specific goal in mind, a specific partner in mind. It doesn't mean they are not it, but it does mean you need to take a step back and reevaluate things. Why are things stagnant? Why are they not moving forward? Are you or this other person or situation ungrounded? Does indulging in an unbalanced situation create the need for you to ground yourself? Is there too much stress and overthinking on why things have not manifested the way you have wanted them to, and you don't get to enjoy that playtime, that time of innocence? I also feel that with this card, the Angel Therapy card, it says, Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So, what is burdening you? Your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, they can't help you if you don't ask for their help. Now, for those of you that are in a specific relationship and you just haven't been able to, you know, get this moving forward, even if it's just, you know, living together, being more serious, maybe you've been casual for too long. I feel someone here knows that they don't want a casual relationship. They've been vocal about it. And there's a lot of going back and forth. I'm seeing a lot of Two of Pentacles energy. Like, it's this tug of war and they're tugging on your heartstrings. And maybe you guys go, you know, for some time without speaking to each other or being with each other. And you think it's time for me to leave, and then when they see you like doing better for yourself and maybe detaching a little bit more, they bring you back in. So those of you that keep doing that, that keep going back, know that the love has to start with yourself. And if there is a relationship or a situation from the past, see, it's like, I'm not going to let all this time I put into a relationship go to waste. It's not. If they're not the end all be all, and let's just put it all out on the table, Leo. 7, 10 years, however many years, months, years for some of you. Some of you don't want to let go of a specific relationship or partnership purely for that reason. It's not wanting to face not just the reality, but anyone else that this relationship or career, for some of you, that you've put so much time and effort and, you know, planting seeds and watering, that hasn't amount to as much as you had hoped for. I don't feel that some of you are ready to face the reality that if the two of you are not on the same page, it's not worth spending another day, month, year. Is it all gone to waste? No. And I know some of you are like, how you figure, right? Because there had to have been so much that you have learned and situations that you've been in, good or bad, right? Because at the end of the day, you're going to say, you know what? Now I know what I don't want in my next relationship. If a relationship or job or partnership keeps me ungrounded, keeps me completely drained, has me stuck in confusion, like I don't know what's coming next. I can't even enjoy a, you know, playtime with my children. I can't even, there's no relationship harmony here. You're stuck on, you know, this one particular partnership or relationship working out, especially if it's in love. You know, and if you have a new partner that's, you know, in the picture, but you're stuck on an old relationship, on a past partner, you have to release yourself from the past relationships, energies, pain, trauma, whatever it may be, and understand and realize that you cannot carry that into the new relationship, or it's destined to have the same type of problems, issues, discord, breakup as the last one. When you've healed, when you've learned your lesson, that cycle has completed. On to the next relationship. Let's make it a more successful. Hello, yes please, Ace of Wands. For new beginnings in love, creativity, passion, hot and heavy, right? You're like, thank you. You're like, this Leo season, I'm in my energy, I'm hot. How do they not see that? Do they even know what they have? Honey, if they don't know what they have right in front of them, another 7 to 10 years isn't going to wake them up. Maybe you need to use that wand to draw a line in the sand and be like, okay, are we doing this or not? Are we doing this or not? Because at the end of the day, Leo, your self-worth, your self-love, your self-respect is what you need to choose when it comes to these Two of Wands. And you're having a hard time choosing yourself and your dignity and your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, and for some of you, physically. Because you're holding on to that cup of love from a person that's not willing to give as much as you've been giving. But the love is there, whether it's with this person or a new person. And I think some of you have another option, another avenue that you know someone else is feeling me. And this dude I've been working with, I've been, you know, having a relationship with for God knows how long. I thought they were my happily ever after, but you got new love here. Very, very great cards. Ace of Wands. I know you're looking at that Ten of Swords and you're like, no. Yes. That Ten of Swords is the reality that there's something better. And I know you didn't want to hear it, Leo. I know you didn't. If you were asking, is this relationship going anywhere? Spirit is saying there's something better. Are they ever going to ask me to move in? Are they going to give me their apartment key? Are they going to want kids? If you are so consumed about the what ifs and whether or not this relationship is going to elevate, and that you know very well that the two of you are not on the same page, that's your Ten of Swords. Because in reality, that's really the only bad card here, honey. Yes, you've put in a lot of work into it. But although you were busy watering another plant, helping somebody else grow, carrying a relationship, that also helps you to shift your perspective on, well, I know what I don't want, onto what I do want. I want my Ace of Wands, Queen and King of Wands, spirit, soul, you know, energy, soulmate energy, twin flames, something that's like, oh, I am all about this partner and they are all about me. And you're actually contemplating whether or not it's time to give an ultimatum, to end it, or to simply reevaluate if they truly are your happily ever after. Are you fooling yourself because you've put in so much work, so much time, so much energy? Maybe you guys got kids. Maybe you've bought property, cars, pets together. Maybe you've put in a lot of work into a, you know, a career, a business, and you're just like, I don't even know why I'm stressing about this anymore. I don't even want this anymore. This isn't me. This isn't what I want. So I feel that for some of you, this was kind of like the kick in the arse, right? I'm not saying you have to end things, but what this does show is your need to take a step back, to ground yourself, to realize that being so consumed by making a specific relationship, career, partnership, business or otherwise, that it has to work by the steps, by the way, the mode that you've made it, you know, planned out for your life. But it's been so consuming that it's exhausting and you're just like, my pentacles aren't growing. I'm not getting anything out of this. And Spirit is saying, because there's something better than what you're looking at, what you're trying to manifest. Doesn't mean it's not exactly what you want, but the mode of getting to that point may be different. Now, any relationship or partnership or career where it makes you feel ungrounded, take a moment and reflect to try to figure that one out. Are you overworking yourself? You feel completely emotionally, mentally, physically drained. You have no time to play. I mean, a lot of people don't right now with COVID, right? Quarantine. But still, there are fun, lighthearted things that you can do with friends, family member, those in your households. But it's become very mechanical. The relationship harmony can be there with the right person. And if you are afraid to express yourself or your feelings with this partner in a relationship, ask yourself why, and is that normal? Is that healthy? Are they willing to listen? Are they willing to work? Because if it were the other way around, would you be willing to listen? Would you be able to, would you be willing to work on it? And that may be how you need to present it to them. For the two of you to figure your way out of it in terms of out of stagnation, and let's rekindle this love. Let's make it this love that we've originally said we were working towards. Some people go through health issues, loss of employment, wages. One person ends up carrying, the bills, all of that. It can be draining, especially if you're the female working like crazy and your male partner may feel emasculated because they're not bringing home the bacon because they got laid off or whatever it may be. There's little things that might seem trivial or unimportant or small to you that may be huge to your partner, and vice versa. So listen with intent, be present, and be open to each other's communication. So let me have from the Tarot 3D major arcana that will be the theme energy for the year ahead for you, from Leo season 2020 to Leo season 2021. Ooh, the High Priestess. This is a 3D card. Look at that. So this, absolutely reminds me of exactly what I've said. You know that this is something you need to do. If things are not fulfilling you, I think you come into your own power. When I see this card, it's like, I've got all the answers here. I know what I want. Why am I not living my best life? And never mind COVID and quarantine and all that BS, right? Well, I'm not calling it BS, but you know what I mean. Like it's that situation that is out of your control and all of our control, in essence, is stopping most of us from living the life that we want, right? Some people want to live an introverted, closed up at home life. So you go live your best life, staying at home. Others, not so much. Others want to travel. Others want to get married. Others want to date. They've been single forever. But I feel here that this time, I feel that your birthday, your solar return has made you reflect on everything that's happened this year, and maybe, the last 6 months as well, and thinking about everything that has happened from last birthday to this birthday, and you're like, okay, we gotta change things up a bit. And you know what you need to do. I feel like you're really going to come into your power with this, okay? So Leo, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. If you're leaving me here, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are checking out another set of cards, click the link, the timestamp in the description box or in the comments below. Have a wonderful birthday. We'll see you soon. Take care. Hey there, Leo. If you picked stack number 3, you got look for a sign innocence, look at that. Notice the signs. Crystal clear intentions, spiritual understanding, and your affirmation card. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Now I get this feeling that some of you may have been going through some sort of spiritual awakening, but the main word I heard was a spiritual transition. And that's very specific for someone. If you came from a more traditional upbringing, religious upbringing, and this kind of woo-woo, foo-foo stuff is like a no-no with your family, right? If you've recently picked up an interest in not just tarot, but, you know, crystals and a different form of a spiritual understanding. Now, there's a difference between spirituality and religion. You can be religious and spiritual at the same time, but spirituality is one thing. Religion is an organized part to that, right? You're following a specific religious sector or religion, and it's very organized in a way that those are the traditions or beliefs of that particular religion or belief system. Spirituality can be a whole other avenue, and I know some of you don't agree with that, and that's okay with me. But look for a sign, honey. You have 2 cards. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Now, I feel that maybe somebody here lost a loved one. I'm also hearing someone may have lost a child. Look at that card. She's holding a baby. It makes me feel as though if you lost a child, the angels are saying that they've been received. The angels have received your child. That is a specific message I'm hearing, that with open arms, your child has made it up to heaven with the angels, with loved ones. I feel the need to pull. I had to take a deep breath on that one. I feel the need to pull on spirit messages. So let me channel what those messages from spirit are, because I do feel as though someone here may have lost a child, whether recently or not. If you lost a child, a lot of times that can hold us back in other areas of our life, because we keep thinking of, they would be this age at this time. If they were here, how would they be? Imagine homeschooling them at this time. And it's, you know, you're imagining and envisioning them if they were still here. And so, and there's nothing wrong with that, just FYI. But if you get too consumed by those thoughts, it can hold back your growth emotionally, spiritually. And so be clear about your faith, about your spiritual path, about what it is that you feel connected to or called to. Because I feel that your angels, your spirit guides and guardian angels have been leaving you signs and messages that if you have stuck grief that you haven't fully healed from or released yourself from, you have not noticed. Oops. So I'm going to pull from a couple other, oh darn it, a couple other decks here. This is the Talking to Heaven deck. And the Angel Whispers messages. Okay, let me connect with Spirit. This child that was received for the Leo. Lord, I felt a very coldness in my back, like upper back. So perhaps this was a lung issue, a back issue. It feels like the lungs. Can also be like kidneys, something around there. I just feel it. I do feel it very concentrated towards the top. So Spirit guides and guardian angels connecting with this Leo that lost a child. Messages from heaven. What messages do you have for this Leo who needs a sign that everything is okay, that this child has been received? Does not matter the age of the child. They can be an adult child, a teenager, a baby. I also feel like someone is like, they were my baby. I lost my baby. Okay. Connect with me, Spirit. Have a new understanding, which is what you have been going through, trying to understand why did this have to happen. Tell me more. Now I have no pain, which is weird because right before I pulled this, the feeling on my back went away. One more, please. You have nothing to feel guilty about. This is a very important message for someone. Whether you feel that you could have done something to prevent this death, you could have been more careful, you could have this, you could have that, if only I would have been there, if only I would have said this, if only. You cannot keep replaying. You cannot keep replaying that. That's what creates stuck grief. Stuck grief can cause so many health issues as well. Angel Whispers. What does this angel have to say to Leo? The time is right. Have faith. Your desire is about to come to fruition. So if you were looking for a sign about something manifesting, it's coming. Tell me about these signs. Feathers, coins. I'm also hearing numerical sequences, but you know, particular numbers that you may be seeing over and over again. Do not focus where you have been. Focus on where you are headed. Wow. You are being guided by unseen forces. Have faith that all is well. Your animals in spirit are safe and well and showering you with their love. So those of you that have lost a pet and you're just like, I lost my baby. If you lost a pet, your pet's coming through. You are a being of the universe. Feel the connection. You are never alone. Have those crystal clear intentions about what the focus is when you connect on a spiritual level. If you've started meditating, you're thinking of meditating, how you can elevate or raise your vibration, where you go from here. Now, I haven't even pulled tarot yet, but let's clarify this. I feel some of you have just been holding on to this pain of losing someone, that you've questioned your religion, God, the universe, your spirit guides, whomever. And your guides have been trying to guide you out of this guilt, out of this pain. Queen of Pentacles. It's very mothering energy as well. With the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel here like this has to do about mother and children. I feel the need to say you were an amazing mom. Even when you didn't feel like you were. I feel like someone here is telling me to tell her she was so much fun. Oh, I got the chills when I said that. Tell my mom she was so much fun. Like you were serious. Oh, I'm getting the chills all the way up my head. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Give me a minute. You were a mom when you had to crack the whip, but you were a lot of fun. Something about going on adventures. You would go on adventures together. Knight of Cups, King of Swords. So if you had a more serious partner, like a father that was very serious and maybe not as fun, which is just like, you know, the typical dad, serious, afraid of dad. Mom was fun. Mom was the fun, nurturing one. Mom was the one I can lean on to when dad was really serious. I feel that's why it was so important for you to hear. You were so much fun. If you are in this Five of Cups energy, Leo, your angels, your spirit guides are saying, let go of the guilt. Let go of the guilt. You have so much to look forward to, even if you are still processing the loss of a loved one. You feel like it's not right to go on and live your life without this child, without this loved one. Now, I do feel very strongly that this is for Leo. And if you feel like, no, I don't have kids, I didn't lose a pet or whatever, you may have someone within your energy that needs to hear this message. And you are that vessel of communication to break through to them so they can break free. Because this person is replaying scenarios, still very, very pained. Like, if only I would have kept a more watchful eye. If only I would have... Did somebody get hit by a car? Or like a truck? Because I feel like impact on my back. Four of Swords. I don't know why I just heard asleep at the wheel. Page of Wands. Or you may have a fire sign child, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you may have lost. I feel that this is the communication, the news that you needed to hear. From here on out, Leo, pay attention, notice the signs. They are there. Sometimes when we are so consumed by grief, by pain, by trauma, by guilt, we don't realize that our very life that's all around us is slipping away. I also feel that someone here feels guilty about even admiring flowers or doing better for themselves, or even laughing at a joke like how can I be happy when this person, my child, whomever, is no longer here. This healing is not an overnight task, especially the loss of a loved one. But I feel that someone has just completely let themselves go. They don't know how to keep moving forward because they can't imagine their life without their child, even though their child is no longer here. Or their puppy, their pet, whatever it may be. Things will be changing in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune says, things are moving forward. Things have been moving forward all around you, and everything around you is progressing except you. That was really important for you to hear. A couple more cards. This is a really specific message, so I don't anticipate many of you resonating with this, but please let me know in the comments below. I mean, you don't have to get detailed, but just put pile 3 or deck 3 or stack 3 and a green little heart, and I'll know. A green heart, by the way. See, I said a green heart. Archangel Raphael. Whether you believe in calling into the archangels to come help you, to heal you, Archangel Raphael, non-denominational. Call him, ask him to wrap you with his emerald green light. Envision your heart completely wrapped by his green light, and ask for healing, and to give you the strength and courage every day to feel a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better until we start gaining our momentum, our balance back. There's nothing for you to feel guilty about. If you have the courage to not go on with your life like I just heard business as usual, please, there are so many places you can reach out to for grief counseling, therapy. There are churches, or just Google, grief counseling near you. I know that there are groups and organizations that offer this type of thing. Page of Cups. Someone here keeps apologizing to their child. But I keep hearing you have nothing to feel guilty about. It was their time. You have new beginnings that open up for you. Yeah, this was a Tower moment for you. You're trying to figure things out and understand why are things the way they are. Why has this happened the way it has? I also feel that you may be feeling undeserving of whatever life has in store for you. Last and final message here from heaven to close out this reading. Wow. Oh my God. What did I say? They said it was their time to go. And this was so important for somebody to hear, because there's a lot of guilt here, like, had they not done this, or had they only done this, and replaying the scenario is not going to do anything for your healing. Face the guilt. Continue with healing. Understand that this was their time to go. Oh, I am so sorry, Leo. This was just not the type of reading I expected for you from the year ahead. However, I do feel that some of you may have said, I want to know if my child is okay. The one thing I would ask Spirit is, how's my baby? And so I have this need to show you the bottom. I have become one of your guides. So trust and believe those signs you're receiving from the angels, from heaven. It's your baby. They're letting you know they're there. And although you wish you can hold them, hug them, talk to them, you can very much talk to them. They will give you signs. If you want confirmation, ask for it. Trust and believe they are listening to you. They are there with you. Okay, Leo. Wow. I hope this brought about some form of clarity, some sort of ignition towards healing, to taking a deep breath and releasing whatever guilt you may have been feeling, maybe to get you on that path towards healing, getting some counseling. If this isn't for you, and this does sound like it would resonate with someone around you, please understand that sometimes some people are more open to these messages than others, and you may be the one that has been destined to be that vessel of communication to this person that may resonate with this. It is so important that you share this message with whomever it may apply to. So if you're leaving me here and you're moving on to another step or another stack of cards, you can click on the timestamp in the description box below or in the comments. I wish you so much love and healing. Please let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. Put some green hearts in the comments and I'll know. And I send you so much love and healing. Have a wonderful rest of the year. May this be the first step towards your healing that will bring about the abundance and the blessings that you need. Believe me, they are with you. Not physically, but spiritually. Okay? Sending you lots of love, Leo. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Hey, Leo. So here we go with pile number 4. For those of you that picked stack number 4, you have listen to your intuition, fresh air, heart chakra, take back your power, comfort, and your affirmation card is, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Now, for some of you, I feel here that you've got some heart healing that you've been going through or you need to go through. Sometimes we take a little too much comfort in pain that we've experienced in the past, especially right now if you've been feeling a bit anxious with all this COVID business, and hopefully we won't still be going through this by the time it's Leo season next year. I do feel that some of you need a break from everything that's been going on. You've had a lot of stagnation. Things have not been moving forward. I also feel that The anxiety that you have been experiencing, for those of you that have been experiencing, what I'm hearing is it connects almost like PTSD from a toxic relationship you may have had in the past. So I know this is weird. That's the message I'm getting. So if you're getting panic attacks, anxiety, feeling unstable, unsteady, feeling emotional ups and downs, and now, hey, we're in Leo season. It's my season. I need to take my power back, right? You're finally feeling yourself because, hello, birthday time. Even though you can't celebrate the way you would normally celebrate, I mean, if you do, please do so safely. But I feel as though the anxiety comes from the unknown. Much like if you see the parallels of a past relationship or a toxic relationship from your past that maybe you hadn't thought of. Maybe you thought you've moved past it. You're in a new relationship. You're married or whatever it may be. You're like, what does that have to do with any of this? Because in that toxic relationship from your past, or some of you may be going through it still, you never knew when you were going to have a good day or a bad day, because you never knew what kind of mood or emotional state, or you were like walking on eggshells. Some days were good, and when they were good, they were really good. I mean, you were super happy, but I felt that you may have been with someone that at the flip of the switch, they were a whole other person. And that conditions you, your nervous system, into being fearful of the unknown, of the unexpected, because this person had you on edge, even when things felt okay, even when things felt like we're in a good place. It's been a few months, it's been a few days, sadly, without any episodes, without any, you know, anger, arguments. I hate to say it, beating. Any guilt, emotional manipulation, any gaslighting, right? And then when you least expected it, because maybe it was in the middle of like a wonderful date night or time with family, and all of a sudden this person turns on you and your body tenses up. And that's exactly what you're going through with everything that is in the unknown stage right now with, you know, COVID and quarantine. And it's almost as though your body remembered what that was like. And although this whole situation you're going through with experiencing and trying to navigate day to day through the unknown, because we don't know what the next day holds for us. We can be healthy one minute and COVID the next. We can have COVID now or already be recovered with COVID, but yet your life cannot resume back to what you want it to be like. You do need to get out and get some fresh air. Some of you may be living in a state of fear of going out. Now you can do so safely, or if you still are not ready to, maybe you're living in a hot spot, right, where the cases are like outrageous and you don't even want to like go to the market, and it's like Instacart for everything, right? Delivery service for everything. Open up all your windows and let some fresh air in. Open them all up. Allow the breeze of nature to come through. If you have a yard or a patio that you can do so, just to take some time. I'm seeing someone set up like a little like bistro table and a folding chair. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, although Leos are gonna want something a little more fancy. They're not gonna want to just settle for like a little like cheapy little bistro set, right? But have your coffee outside in the morning, take some sun in, get some fresh air. Go buy some plants. There are plants that don't need too much nurturing or watering or mothering, that can bring in some of that fresh air inside. But I do feel that some of you are almost experiencing like a PTSD type energy with the unknown of the state that we're in right now. The heart chakra says love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Yeah. See, this is the type of energy I'm feeling from you guys. Like battle wounded. How much more of this can I take? I really feel like someone here is feeling quite tense. These two cards flew out as well, 3 of Wands and 5 of Wands, where you're almost battling yourself of, is there optimism for a better future within the next 3 months is what I heard. So we're going into August. It's 10:10, so 10:10 p.m. Take a, look up the meaning of 10:10. That may be a message for you from the angels. It is time for you to take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Yeah, it may be, through your couch, right? Manifesting your blessings from your couch, from quarantine, from lockdown, stay-at-home orders, from the comfort of your home. But Archangel Azrael says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So some of you may be experiencing some flashbacks, making this pain a little more intense. So some of you were asking, oh, what's this next year going to be like after everything we've gone through? That's why this says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. That sounds very poetic with everything that we are going through right now. If you're just like, God, can this thing be over already? Let's get rid of this COVID. Let's get a cure. Let's go back to normal. And instead of praying for a specific outcome that you may have, it's praying for, let us all get through this for the highest good of all. Speak it into existence. 8 of Wands energy, communication is coming. Some of you, I feel, need to communicate with your guides, listen to your intuition. Communication isn't just about speaking, but it's also understanding as well. Queen of Cups, your emotional side, your heart. You may be feeling quite emotional. Again, I keep hearing it's like this intense anxiety. It is the fear of the unknown. And it resembles an old relationship that brought you to that. You may not see the resemblance in it just yet. Some of you are like, shit, you're right, Others of you are like, no way, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Something will happen and you will see and you will remember what I said. 9 of Pentacles. Doesn't it look like she's saying, damn it, she's right? The Devil. One more. Page of Wands. Some of you may actually get communication from this person. If you've broken away from them, you are single. They may be coming back, offering an apology, wanting to rekindle things between the two of you. Listen to your intuition. Remember how they made you feel, battle wounded, where they had you feeling like you didn't know what the next day, the next minute, the next hour was going to be like. You couldn't even communicate your emotions because they made you feel as though your feelings, your emotions, your point of view didn't matter. So if you're going through this type of energy where I feel like it's, best way I can describe it is like a PTSD type energy. Let me get another row of cards here. It is a very toxic partnership, relationship you may have had. There was a lot of defensive energy fighting between the two of you. If they're trying to come back into the picture, And I just heard it may be because of quarantine and they need somewhere to quarantine. So be careful with that. The Justice card. So you know what you need to do. Is this, you know, are they guilting you into doing right by them? What have they done for you? Listen to your intuition. It is very, very important. 3 and 4 of Pentacles. So this person may be wanting to work things out with you, wanting to, you know, come back in, and you're already on edge with everything that's going on in the world, that you're just like, I remember he had me on edge, she had me on edge. Do I really want that on top of, you know, what's going on in the world? You matter, Leo. Your feelings matter. They are important. And if you're going back to someone that invalidated that, listen to your intuition. Go for a walk. Contemplate. Think about everything. Where is your heart chakra right now? Is it healed? Are you ready to open up that heart chakra to this person again? It's time to take back your power. If you know that this person was toxic and made you feel a certain way, but it was comfortable or it had its perks, you know, the bad outweighed the good is what I'm hearing. So really, is it a money issue? Like I said, this person needs a place to quarantine, and you're like, well, they can help me with the rent. We might be able to do this. We can split the mortgage. We can split the bills. I might save some money. At what cost? At your peace of mind, at your heart chakra. Let's pull another row of cards here to clarify it even more. I told you. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. They're going to come to you pleading. Oh, this COVID, this quarantine has really gotten me to realize that, you know, I wish I wouldn't have dropped the ball with you. I wish I would have been better. Your intuition knows whether they're sincere or not. You have the Devil twice. That toxic energy that wore you down. You're emotionally spent is creeping back in. And you're just like, I'm out. But they come in wanting to talk about moving forward together. We can finally have that future we talked about. We can finally, you know, do this, do that. I feel that you want to take your quarantine, your isolation alone. And you're just like, no, buddy, it ain't going to happen. How about, you know, we see where things are after quarantine, after these, you know, lockdown orders have completed, and then tell me if you still want a future with me, or is this purely out of convenience? Is this purely because you see me single in a good place and you think you can just come back and mooch off of me? Ooh, they're not gonna like that. There's the 5 of Wands once again. I feel like they are going to say something like they're willing to fight to get you back. And that includes fighting you. Literally. They think that fighting with you will wear you down to take them back. Too many cards, but let's see if any of those come back out. 2 more cards, please. Ooh. Let me tell you what happens when you let this person back in. And I don't need to tell you, because your intuition has already told you one too many times, right? You already know. When the Tower clarifies the Devil, ooh, they're coming to, excuse my language, but they're coming to fuck shit up. Just letting you know, FYI, trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Take back your power. They don't get to come in and push you around and bully you and make you feel like you can't even be comfortable in your own home. I feel that you feel that if you allow this person back in, you won't know how to kick them out. They'll guilt you and make you feel bad when you say, this isn't working out. You've got to leave. How can you kick me out in a time like this? You're just going to go ahead and do that when they've done way more things that are worse than what you would be doing, taking your power back. Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm taking back my power because you're disrespecting me. You're breaking me down. You're wearing me down. And I don't deserve that shit. So hit the bricks, pal. Right? They got somebody else. They'll go on their merry way. They've probably already been talking to someone else anyway and waiting to see who takes a bite of the bait. Hate to say it. Yeah, they're coming back. But their intentions to work things out. Oh, honey. Their intentions to work things out are purely selfish. And I'm so sorry to have to tell you that. But I feel that this is the year where you will be at a point of taking back your power, understanding and realizing that you have a voice, and that voice deserves to be heard. And anyone that stands in your way, I heard is gonna get the end of your shoe. Let me have a major arcana card for the year ahead for Leos. Some of you heels. Some of you will be, I just saw like red heels stomping on someone, like hit the bricks, get out of here. Heel in your butt. Move it. Ooh, blue heels. Someone here has blue heels. Wow. Someone here comes back promising marriage, promising you the world. They're looking for a place to quarantine. You want a guarantee with this. You want to lay down the law. And if this is a relationship that you want to work out, that you're willing to make things work and salvage, and you're willing to do therapy or whatever else needs to happen in order for you to make this relationship work, by all means, take back your power and don't let that toxic energy dictate what you can or cannot do in your own home from here on out. Very important. Okay, I feel like I need one more here. Let me have a couple of Romance Angel Oracle messages, because I didn't pull any of these for the rest of the decks, but this is very much a toxic ex coming back. Tell me about the year ahead for Leo. Let me have 4 cards and we will see the path of your love life from Leo season 2020 to Leo season 2021. This will be the path. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay, Spirit, let me have 4 cards. Leo's love life, the path of Leo's love life from July 2021 through July 2020 through July 2021. True love, children, stay optimistic about your love life, let go of control issues. Okay, so the energy of your love life for the year ahead from this July 2020 through July 2021. You want this romance of a lifetime, your true love. You're hoping, wishing, and praying that this person from your past that you think is your true love, it did come out backwards in reverse. I did flip it over. I feel that they're not the true love that is meant for you. This isn't for everyone, but I think that you know that any toxic partner is not a true love. I also feel that for some of you that had somebody that was toxic, they were going through some things that were interfering with their relationship, that have tried to get their act together. There's a very small percentage of you going through that where you're willing to take them back. Maybe you have children together and you're willing to see where it goes, but you definitely have to take your power back. in order for you to manifest and be strong moving forward, especially if you have children. I feel like some of you may even be put into a situation where you feel obligated to work things out with someone from your past because of the children. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But there is a need for you to let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So if you have deal breakers, like we all should, right? Like you want someone who's free of vices. You want someone who's, you know, emotionally stable, mentally stable, financially stable, physically stable. Maybe they're not taking care of themselves. Maybe they're just running with like a stupid crowd, right? Like completely immature. Everyone has their own deal breakers. Some of you are like, well, they got to make more money than me, or they got to be on my level. And that's cool. I am definitely not knocking that, Leo. Put your foot down. Know what your deal breakers are. And know that there are some things that are out of your and their control. So stay optimistic about your love life. Are the demands or what it is that you want in a relationship for the highest good, or are they purely selfish? And that is how you need to know what control issues need to be released so that things can unfold naturally. Like you can't have this person come back in and you're like, but I can't have you walking in the house barefoot. You need to have house shoes on, or vice versa, right? Like those are little things, Leo, you can let go of, right? You know, where the more important thing is, like, you can't talk to me and disrespect me the way you did before. That shit's not gonna fly with me this time. And the minute you do talk to me, you're out of pocket with that, and you can get your stuff and leave. Those are the kinds of things you put your foot down on. The way a person eats, breathes, sleeps, whatever, little kind of annoyances. Let go of those type of control issues. Okay, Leo, so I wish you all the best. A wonderful, happy birthday from this year forward. Let's get through this COVID quarantine in a much better way. Happy, healthy, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful year ahead. To all my Leo friends, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how this resonated with you, and I absolutely appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys once again. Take care. Bye.